Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. Five. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. Uh-huh. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team. We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scar in his range.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. fake the handoff. Now Ward. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Dragon 60. 60 by
Ward now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That's good. For Titans. First down.
Come on. Hey.
1st and 10
Let's
at
go,
the 30-yard line. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one by the back out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. The throw here is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
The extra point is good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. It's spotted where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and takedown play. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Back to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face. And you can see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there.
On the double. Ready,
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. For a moment, he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Medical staff are taking a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Now give on the ground and pick up 3 or maybe 4. That's Witherspoon up from the secondary to make his play.
Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
On the toss, they'll run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Third down, they need 5.
Come back.
Here's Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Their own 15-yard line.
Stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The gun, he'll throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
16 yards.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball, you got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Dolphins. A gain of 48.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. I'm this play caller. I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Tight end going in motion here. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throwing here on third and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. To level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Go! Here we go, set! Ready!
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Ready!
Play action. Ward. He's going to be taken down right at midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Go!
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This fielded at the 3. Nowhere to run that time. Hunt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Now a run on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
This time they stay on the ground. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Now it's 2nd and 1. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Miami.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready,
Now a handoff, running right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Alert! Alert!
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll turn and hand this one off. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
3 and out.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forwards into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
On play action. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
In this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Williams in motion. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
65, 65, holding, 70.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Miami. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
Now it's Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage. The Titans sending out their punter. As he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. by the right side this time. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll throw out of the gun. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
37-yard line.
On the jump. Smash, smash. Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Ready.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Makes it 3rd and
8. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Come on.
Off play action, it's Ward. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Throwing is Ward. This one is caught by Reed. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one will be from 37 yards out. is good. And the Titans will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready up!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a game this has been. Now, remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 28, Titans 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up!
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Alert!
Trying to start on the ground, and he'll They'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, break. Ready, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 76.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down.
19 Lions. Go.
They snap it to Ward. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Williams in motion. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Red.
On 1st down, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the
Play action. Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
79, 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready,
Back to throw is Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it was tough to break down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's now
or never, he'll throw on 4th down. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have a Titans first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 35.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward sending it deep for Waddle. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Check.
On second down, here's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Got it. Ready? Check. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, it's Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Come on. Cup 19. Cougar 19. Ready?
To the air again. Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
Here's first down.
Ready?
Play fake, now Ward to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Ready?
On play action, it's Ward. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Hold it ready.
So here it is, 4th down and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Ward to throw again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-E. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 3rd and 11. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.